What is going on YouTube? You are with one half of the greatest team here on YouTube when it comes to Call of Duty. Today you are listening once again to Jay Slay, and boy do we have a video for you. Real quick guys, I want to mention a little bit about the gameplay that you are watching here. Jason and I were both in this game together, and we were both using BlackJack. Now, this is the first video that we have uploaded of us playing simultaneously in the same lobby together, and it just so happens that we go on a pretty good gun streak here. Jason and I both get our brutal medals. We both go on 25 gun streaks and then promptly die shortly after that. The first few minutes of this video is going to be Jason's streak, and then you're going to see my streak towards the end of the video. Definitely leave a like rating if you want to see more of Jason and I playing in the same game. Now, there is no more fitting title to a medal in this game than the brutal medal, and here's why. Nobody wants to choke a nuclear streak. I've choked plenty of them. Jason has choked plenty of them, and it is quite frankly brutal when it happens. So the brutal medal is definitely adequately titled. That is for sure. I want to give a big bravo to Treyarch there for the brutal medal having a double meaning, at least in my opinion. The first streak obviously is going to be Jason. He's using the Shiva, and then you're going to be seeing my streak. I'm using the M8A7 with that sexy haptic camo. That's right. But this could end up being a live series once Jason and I are able to record live together. Obviously, we don't want to be choking nuclears, but if we are, I feel like this could be something that could be made into a nuclear fail series. That's Brutal Bro is a pretty sweet title in my opinion. But nonetheless, guys, let's go ahead and get into the topic of today's video. And given the nature of the gameplay footage here, obviously we're using BlackJack, which was DLC implemented for the most part. We're playing on a DLC map, Inspire. I figure why not we talk a little bit about BlackJack. Also, we're going to be talking a little bit about the DLC that's coming out in a few days. And then we're going to fast forward a little bit to September the 2nd and that week and what to expect then. So stick around till the end of the video if you want to listen and hear my thoughts and opinions on all of that. But first off, let's get into my thoughts on BlackJack. Now, I'm having a lot of fun using BlackJack, and I really like the addition of this 10th specialist. Now, there's a couple of things that I would do to tweak how BlackJack is being used. The first thing is that I would have tiered play times based on easy, medium, and hard contracts that you can choose which one you want to unlock. Now, the easy contract obviously is going to be much easier to get than, say, the hard contract would. I think we can all agree that that goes without an explanation. Now, getting into how these contracts would work, at the beginning of the week, you could choose whether or not you wanted to go for the easy, medium, or the hard contract. And based on which one you pick, you would have different variations of time that you could use BlackJack in-game. For example, the easy contract would get you 60 minutes of game time, completing the medium contract would get you 90 minutes of game time, and completing the hard contract would get you 120 minutes or 2 hours of game time using BlackJack. Now, if you select one of the contracts at the beginning of the week, based on your playtime and other factors, you are eligible to change this one time throughout the week. So if you select hard and you don't feel you'll be able to attain whatever the challenge is for the hard contract, you can switch to the easy contract and still be able to play with BlackJack. So there's, not much risk involved as far as, going for each different contract, but it rewards the players who are able to play and are able to complete those difficult challenges and gaining the hard contracts, as they're going to get BlackJack and be able to play with him even longer. Now, the second tweak that I would make to BlackJack is in regards to the Rogue and the Gambler Specialist ability / weapons, and specifically we're going to talk about the Rogue Specialist ability. Now, I could tweak this in one of two different ways. The Rogue is a very inconsistent streak, or very inconsistent specialist, we'll call it ability, even though you're getting the specialist weapons, in a sense of you could be going up against guys who are using nothing but Ruin, or nothing but Outrider, or nothing but Seraph, or a combination of these three, And these, quite frankly, are not near as powerful as, say, the Prophet or the Reaper would be. So what I would suggest here is you could do one of two things. You could either have it set up like Gambler, where you get a random specialist weapon and you have the option to re-roll, or you could have it to where at the beginning of the game when using BlackJack, you could pick 2 or 3 specialist weapons and you randomly get those each time that your meter gets full. I believe in doing this, you would make something that is already extremely fun to use even better, and it would balance out more, and we would see more people using Rogue, because right now the majority are using Gambler because it is a little better than the Rogue Specialist is right now. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below in regards to BlackJack. Now, real quick, guys, I want to talk about the new DLC Descent that will be coming out on Tuesday, July the 12th. We've got 4 new maps. The first one is called Berserk, which is a Viking village with blizzards. We've also got one called Cryogen, that is an isolated cryogenic prison. Rumble is a robotic battle arena. And finally, rounding it out, the one that I know we're almost anticipating, that is Empire, which is a raid remake with a Roman twist. I really enjoyed playing the last DLC maps. But after playing them for a while, they did get kind of old. I'm looking forward to Descent. I hope that these maps are going to sustain my interest, and just looking at it, it actually does look like it has some potential. Now, there are a few things that I wouldn't mind seeing coming back in this DLC, and that would be the new special contract challenge where you can once again unlock 10 rare supply drops and get a weapon bribe. I'm a big fan of the discount that they did for 90 crypto keys. You actually got to unlock 5 supply drops, and based on the amount of crypto keys that you could earn from those supply drops, you could almost continue to just keep rolling those 5 supply drops over and over and over again. And finally, I wouldn't mind seeing something along the lines of how I had recommended BlackJack be done, where we have easy, medium, and hard daily as well as weekly contracts where you can earn more crypto keys in addition to just the 10 for the daily that you can earn right now and the 30 for the weekly contracts. Rounding out this video, guys, I want to quickly discuss, if you saw it, it was about a week and a half ago, COD XP is back. September the 2nd, try to keep that free because we will have the culmination of the CWL, which is the COD World League, Black Ops 3 season with COD Champs, and what everybody is looking forward to is going to be the Infinite Warfare multiplayer world premiere. We are also going to get hands-on Infinite Warfare multiplayer and zombies, Modern Warfare Remastered multiplayer, and the next installment of the Black Ops 3 DLC. The week of September the 2nd is going to be a huge week for all of us Call of Duty fans. We're going to get our first look at Infinite Warfare as well as Modern Warfare Remastered. I surely can't wait for that. Let me know what you guys thought about this video, about some of the topics that I had to discuss here in the comment section down below. On your way out, leave a like rating as it is greatly appreciated. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more Black Ops 3 content. For the COD Double J YouTube channel, my name's Jay Slay. I'm signing out today. Be sure to stay tuned for our next video.